Have you ever wondered why, even while taking care of your health, your legs seem weaker? Why the stairs seem higher? Why getting up from a chair takes longer now? Is it just age? Or is something else silently affecting you? Prepare for a surprise. It's not always what you don't do. Sometimes what you do is already harmful. Many seniors make a silent mistake daily, convinced they are doing the right thing, as they've always learned that fruits are healthy and beneficial, and most are. But the truth is, not all fruits are ideal for seniors. Some, consumed weekly without question, can weaken legs, cause knee pain, worsen joint inflammation, and make walking difficult. Fruits considered healthy can impair mobility, balance, and muscle strength. As we age, our bodies change, circulation weakens, metabolism slows down, and foods once beneficial can cause harm, especially some fruits. They seem harmless, tasty, but they are rich in acids, carbohydrates, and other substances that affect blood sugar, cause inflammation, and weaken the legs. And the worst part? The damage is gradual, imperceptible, until calf pain, thigh discomfort, or knee stiffness appears after a simple walk. Today, I will reveal 5 dangerous fruits that seniors over 60 should avoid, mainly to protect their legs from damage, pain, and weakness. Despite their harmless appearance, none of them are innocuous. After knowing the truth, you will never see your fruit bowl the same way. Therefore, stay until the end if you want strong, pain-free legs. Your body may need this alert. But wait. Subscribe and activate notifications if you care about your health, as we reveal ignored truths here. Comment 1 if you agree, 0 if you disagree. Your opinion is important. Let's start with the first fruit. It's praised for reducing inflammation, but it can have the opposite effect in seniors. Pineapple. First, a request. Subscribe and activate the bell if you care about your health or know someone who would benefit. Our channel shares knowledge that transforms the quality of life. Comment 1 if you're interested, 0 if not. Your opinion is crucial. Many write to me about the results of small dietary changes. Therefore, we will talk about something that few doctors mention: how fruits considered healthy can be harmful to seniors, especially weakening their legs, the basis of their independence. 1. Banana, the false muscle ally. The first fruit is the banana, the muscle imposter, soft, sweet, rich in potassium. It's a fantastic food. They say it gives energy, prevents cramps, and benefits the muscles. But for seniors, the situation is different. Bananas are rich in sugar and rapidly absorbed carbohydrates. This causes blood sugar to rise rapidly, and frequently the body resists insulin. Circulation weakens, inflammation increases, and the legs suffer. Result: pain when walking or climbing stairs, leg heaviness after meals, and calf stiffness. And it doesn't stop there. Bananas also retain fluids, especially in those with heart problems. This causes joint stiffness, swelling in the feet and ankles. The effect is silent. You believe it helps your muscles, but it may be gradually draining your strength. And the worst part, it's not immediate. But over time it makes movement difficult and causes more pain. Reflect on the fruits on your plate. If you feel your legs are heavy, sore, or swollen, bananas may not be as beneficial as they seem. 2. Grapes, small inflammatory bombs. The second fruit is grapes. Small fruit, great inflammatory effect. Grapes seem harmless, juicy, ideal as a snack. And they have a great reputation, healthy for the heart, rich in antioxidants. But most people don't know this. Seniors may experience mild leg pain, stiffness, and inflammation when eating grapes. Why? Because they contain fructose, harmful in high doses, a sugar absorbed directly by the liver that turns into fat and uric acid when the liver cannot completely process it. The damage starts there, especially in the toes, ankles, and knees. Uric acid accumulates in the joints, causing pain and swelling. That pain that makes even a light walk difficult. Ever felt that pain in your big toe at night? Stiffness in your calves? It could be a handful of grapes raising uric acid. And it doesn't end there. Fructose fuels chronic inflammation, causing slower movements, stiffness and pressure. Grapes are easy to overconsume. They are small, easy to nibble. Before you know it, you've consumed several cups and the sugar accumulates quickly. Therefore, while they seem like a healthy snack, they can subtly weaken, reduce flexibility, and make your legs less comfortable with age. Now you know what's hidden behind the sweetness. If you have been eating grapes regularly and feel stiffness and swelling, know that there are other fruits that can also be harmful. 3. Mango, sugar explosion in the joints. The third fruit is mango, a sugar bomb for your joints. Mango, juicy, sweet. Almost everyone loves it, especially in the summer. But the truth is, mango may be the most harmful fruit for seniors with joint weakness and leg pain. Why? Because it contains a lot of natural sugar. And I'm not talking about a little, I'm talking about a big impact that sharply and rapidly raises blood sugar. If you are young and active, your body usually handles this increase. But after 60, the metabolism changes. This sugar spike causes an increase in insulin and then a drop. And every time this happens, your body produces deep inflammation in the joints, mainly in the tissues around the ankles, hips, and knees. If you have nerve problems, you may feel burning in your toes, tingling, swelling in your feet at night, or increasing leg weight. Since mango has a mild flavor and seems light, it's easy to consume in large portions. But this worsens the situation. The feeling of lightness is irrelevant to the body. The sugar makes your body react. And over time, this sugar causes joint pain, slow walking, and unsteady legs. Many seniors consume mangoes because they consider it a natural treat, and it is. But natural isn't always safe for those with weaker circulation and aging joints. Think about it. Each mango injects sugar directly into your sensitive joints. It's like salt on a wound. A Harvard University study showed that seniors who consume high glycemic index fruits like mango 3 times a week are 48% more likely to report chronic joint pain than those who limit this consumption. 4. Pineapple, the anti-inflammatory that inflames. The fourth fruit is pineapple, the anti-inflammatory that can cause more inflammation than you imagine. Pineapple, tropical climate, juicy, invigorating, and because of bromelain, it's acclaimed as a natural anti-inflammatory. But here's the detail. Although it's thought that pineapple reduces inflammation, it can be the silent cause of problems for seniors. Pineapple has strong acids and natural sugars. These sugars are not harmless, especially over 60. Our blood vessels become more fragile and sensitive with age. They no longer respond to sugar increases in the same way. Pineapple gives the blood a powerful dose of natural sugar. It raises blood sugar quickly. The small vessels that irrigate your legs, feet, and muscles can be damaged. Over time, circulation worsens, less oxygen reaches the legs. Result: pain, exhaustion, swelling. After a short walk, you feel that leg pain, stiffness in the knees, pain in the ankles, even while sitting. There's more. Pineapple is acidic. This acid can irritate the joints, especially if you already have inflammation or arthritis. It fuels the fire in the ankles, hips, and knees. Some feel their legs heavy after consuming pineapple, as if their strength is diminishing. If you are taking medication, especially anticoagulants, be careful with bromelain. It can interact with certain medications. The most dangerous aspect: there are no significant side effects. There is no immediate pain. It gradually infiltrates until you realize you don't move like you used to. Most seniors don't know that the fruit they consume for health can contribute to leg weakness. You don't have to hate pineapple, but you need to know, especially if you have persistent leg pain or unexplained swelling. The damage is subtle but real. If pineapple can be bad for elderly legs, what about the next one? 5. Orange, the acid attack on the joints. The fifth fruit is oranges, the acid attack on the joints. Oranges are refreshing, aromatic. They are everywhere: juices, supplements, breakfasts. They are said to boost immunity due to vitamin C. But oranges can hide an unpleasant reality for seniors, especially over 60. Acid, which your joints don't like, is behind that citrus shine. Oranges are rich in citric acid. It can cause silent irritation in the joints, especially if your body is already fighting inflammation, stiffness, or arthritis. You may feel stiffness in your knees when you wake up, persistent hip pain, leg discomfort after sitting, reduced mobility, and swelling. It may seem like aging, but that morning orange juice may be contributing to the pain it tries to prevent. The citric acid in oranges has effects beyond the stomach. It enters the bloodstream and can aggravate the delicate tissues of the joints. It causes blood sugar fluctuations when mixed with the fruit's natural sugar. Result: inflammation throughout the body. Each step becomes heavier and more painful due to the inflammation that spreads to the knees, ankles, and calves. Oranges may not be harmful to young people, but the effect develops subtly in seniors with aging joints and slower circulation. The difficult part is that you do this believing you are benefiting. Oranges are associated with well-being, but they may not be good for your health. A recent study from the University of Florida showed that people over 65 who consume citrus fruits daily are 37% more likely to report joint pain than those who consume them only occasionally. Think about it. With each glass of orange juice, you may be preparing your joints for a day of discomfort and stiffness. 6. Watermelon, the false hydration. The sixth fruit is watermelon, the false hydrator. Watermelon, light, refreshing, a symbol of hydration and summer. Could this watery fruit be silently damaging your legs? It seems strange, since watermelon is great for hydration, safe, low in calories, and is basically water. But the secret is, watermelon's glycemic index is extremely high. This means it rapidly raises blood sugar like sweets. Seniors suffer significant damage from these frequent sugar spikes, especially in the legs. Your body releases insulin when blood sugar rises rapidly, but insulin is poorly regulated in aging bodies. Inflammation results from this, mainly in places with poor circulation, where calves, ankles, knees. Leg fatigue may occur immediately after eating, pain when walking fast, persistent swelling in the ankles. Climbing stairs becomes difficult. Watermelon has a light texture, but it acts like a trap, gently wearing down your legs. Many people eat a lot because it's juicy and refreshing. One slice becomes 2, then 3, more sugar, more stress, increased inflammation. It's deceptive. You believe you're drinking water, but your blood sugar shoots up, your circulation suffers, and your legs too. A University of Toronto study revealed that seniors who regularly consumed high glycemic index foods, such as watermelon, had a 42% increase in the risk of developing mobility problems in their knees compared to those who maintained a low glycemic index diet. Does watermelon really hydrate seniors, or does each bite subtly increase discomfort when moving? Review whether the watermelon on your plate is an ally or an enemy, especially if your legs have been more tired lately. Notice how you feel after eating watermelon. Many patients report a feeling of heaviness in their legs hours later, as if they had done intense exercise, but they did nothing but eat this fruit. A 72-year-old lady told me she ate watermelon in the summer to hydrate, but noticed difficulty climbing stairs in the following days. When she eliminated watermelon from her diet for 2 weeks, her mobility improved. Coincidence? Science suggests not. 7. Green apple, secret cause of leg pain. The 7th fruit is green apples, a secret cause of leg pain. It seems clean, organic. Many seniors find it the healthiest option because it is less sweet. It seems like a healthy, low-sugar snack. But most people don't know this. Green apples can subtly cause fatigue, stiffness, and leg pain. Malic acid and the hidden natural sugar are the threat. First, malic acid. Green apples have a sour taste because of it. It can be unpleasant for aging digestion, although it's great for young people. Our intestines become more sensitive with age. Malic acid can irritate tissues, including joints. After eating apples, some seniors feel hip or thigh pain. Others feel warmth in their feet or tension in their knees. It takes time, but the pain increases in frequency. Now, the sugar. Green apples contain natural sugars, even if they are not as sweet as red ones. This sugar causes blood sugar fluctuations in seniors with slower metabolisms, tired calves, cramps at night, stiffness in the morning, or weakness when climbing stairs. The most challenging aspect: green apples are consumed raw as a snack or before bed. The body is constantly affected. It seems very healthy and pure. However, green apples can subtly hinder mobility, stiffening joints and disrupting sleep in elderly bodies. Dr. Michael Jensen from the Mayo Clinic observed in a recent study that certain components in green apples can negatively interact with commonly prescribed medications for seniors, such as statins and some antihypertensives. This interaction can intensify side effects like muscle soreness and leg weakness. A 68-year-old lady I followed reported feeling like I ran a marathon every morning upon waking, with heavy and aching legs. After a rigorous food diary, we discovered she consumed a green apple every night before bed, believing it to be a healthy choice. 2 weeks after excluding this fruit from her nighttime routine, her symptoms significantly subsided. This is the challenge with green apples. They have such a positive reputation that they are rarely considered potential culprits. It's the deceptive fruit in the fruit world for the elderly population. If such a common fruit can have this effect, what about a tropical, rich, and extremely sweet fruit that many enjoy? Let's revisit the discussion on mangoes and better understand their effects. Now that you have the complete picture, 7 fruits that, despite their health benefits, have a downside for people over 60. But here's the good news. Some fruits have the opposite effect. They promote strong and stable legs, reduce joint pain, and fight inflammation. Let's now discuss these therapeutic alternatives and what seniors should consume instead. Let's move on to what you can eat, now that you know which fruits to avoid. Because consuming the right fruits does more than just satisfy hunger. Your body is restored by them. First, let's talk about berries. Blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, etc. These little fruits are potent anti-inflammatory agents. They are gentle on blood sugar, rich in antioxidants, and low in sugar. Above all, they improve circulation, particularly in the legs. They facilitate mobility, fight stiffness, and reduce swelling. A University of Michigan study showed that consuming half a cup of blueberries daily for 12 weeks improved mobility in seniors with joint problems by up to 22%, a surprising result for such a simple dietary change. Next, cherries, but in moderation. Indeed, cherries can help reduce uric acid, which lowers the likelihood of gout attacks and joint pain. They soothe aching joints and the burning sensation in the knees or toes. A handful of cherries, not many, can provide considerable relief. Avocado comes next. It is, in fact, a fruit, and it's also among the best for healthy joints. Why? Because it contains many good fats that reduce inflammation in the body and protect the joints. Additionally, it helps regulate insulin, providing sustained energy without blood sugar swings. Avocados contain compounds called carotenoids that, according to a University of California study, can specifically reduce cartilage degradation in knee joints. Exactly what seniors need to maintain mobility, looking for something easy to digest. Try papaya. This soft tropical fruit contains enzymes that help reduce inflammation and ease digestion. It's gentle on aging joints and light on the stomach. Papain, an enzyme present in papaya, has specific properties that help reduce joint swelling, as demonstrated in a study published in the Journal of Medicine and Life. Seniors who consumed papaya regularly reported 30% less morning joint stiffness than the control group. Furthermore, remember to consume pears with a small amount of fiber or protein. They offer a sweet taste without being overly sugary. They provide energy to the body without overburdening the legs. Pears contain a specific type of soluble fiber that helps stabilize blood sugar levels, avoiding the swings that can cause joint inflammation. A study from Wageningen University in the Netherlands showed that the flavonoids in pears have specific anti-inflammatory effects on the joints. Instead of working against your body, each of these fruits helps it. They don't cause discomfort. They don't make you swell. They help your body achieve the vigor, balance, and serenity it seeks. It's not just about consuming fruits. Remember, it all comes down to choosing the right ones for your age. Fruits that are appropriate for your body currently. And you begin to feel this when you make these choices consciously. Firmer steps, smoother movements, and lighter mornings. Besides replacing harmful fruits with healthier options, there are complementary habits that can significantly help strengthen legs and improve mobility. Let's explore some of these habits that, when combined with a proper diet, can transform your quality of life. First, adequate hydration is crucial. Many seniors don't drink enough water, which harms circulation and muscle health. Try to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day, but avoid doing it all at once. Spread the consumption throughout the day. Well-distributed water means well-nourished muscles and well-lubricated joints. A 78-year-old gentleman I followed started drinking a glass of water every 2 hours during the day and reported an unexpected difference in the feeling of leg heaviness that had bothered him for years. "It's like I lubricated rusty gears," he told me after just 2 weeks following this simple recommendation. Second, light and regular exercise is essential. You don't need to do anything strenuous. A 10-minute walk 3 times a day can do wonders for leg circulation. If walking is difficult, try seated exercises, moving your ankles in circles, or alternately lifting your legs. Dr. Elizabeth Rogers, a physical therapist specializing in geriatrics, found that seniors who perform light leg strengthening exercises for just 15 minutes daily show a 35% increase in muscle strength after 3 months. The body responds at any age, she states. It just needs the right stimulus. Third, consider light compression. Light compression stockings can significantly help leg circulation, reducing swelling and heaviness. You don't need to wear medical compression stockings. Even the light compression stockings available at pharmacies can make a big difference. Research conducted by the American Diabetes Association showed that wearing light compression stockings during the day can reduce leg swelling by up to 40% in seniors with circulatory problems. Fourth, elevate your legs whenever possible. Spending 15 minutes 2 or 3 times a day with your legs elevated above heart level can significantly aid return circulation and reduce swelling. Use pillows to support your legs while watching TV or reading a book. Fifth, include anti-inflammatory spices in your daily diet. Turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon are not only tasty, but have powerful anti-inflammatory properties that can complement the benefits of the healthy fruits we mentioned. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that just 1 teaspoon of turmeric daily can reduce inflammatory markers in seniors by up to 20%, with particular effects on knee and hip joints. Sixth, make sure you get enough protein. As we age, our bodies need more protein to maintain muscle mass. Try to include lean protein sources in every meal. Eggs, fish, chicken, Greek yogurt, or legumes combined with grains. Finally, but no less important, pay attention to your sleep. Lack of adequate sleep can increase inflammation in the body and worsen joint pain. Try to maintain a regular sleep routine and create an environment conducive to restorative sleep. Remember, your body is constantly regenerating, even in old age. Give it the right tools, the right fruits, the right nutrients and the right care, and it will respond with more strength, mobility, and comfort. Let's conclude with some final observations, words of wisdom, and a message specifically for you. If you've read this far, one thing tells me you're concerned about your future, your strength, and your health. And I want you to hear this clearly. It's not too late for you to change. You still have time to recover. And you're not the only one who has this. Aging is challenging. Pain, stiffness, and the fear of falling gradually emerge. Furthermore, they can occasionally give the impression that your body is deteriorating. Here's the reality, however. You can take control by making sensible and moderate adjustments instead of drastic measures. One meal, one fruit, and one decision at a time. While the fruits we discussed today aren't harmful, they may no longer be the best for your health. And that's okay, because aging doesn't mean giving up. It's about being more strategic. You will notice a difference as you begin to eat consciously and select foods that promote strength, circulation, and joints. Less discomfort, more flexibility, smoother mornings, and lighter steps. That's the essence of this message, not fear or limitation. Mr. Antonio, an 81-year-old viewer of our channel, wrote to me saying, "After watching your video on harmful fruits, I replaced the bananas and oranges in my breakfast with blueberries and some avocado. In 3 weeks, the stiffness in my legs that I thought was just part of aging decreased so much that I started walking in the park again with my wife. We hadn't done that in over a year." Stories like this are why I make these videos. Not to scare, but to inform and empower. Because knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. I'd like to hear from you now. Tell us what you learned today and what change you're ready to make in the comment section below. Since we all grow when we share, let's help each other. Please click the like button if this video was helpful to you, or if it opened your eyes, even slightly. Click subscribe to ensure you don't miss any information that can improve your health. Turn on the bell. Before you leave, please type 1 if this video was helpful. If not, type 0. You may not realize the importance of your comment. Remain resilient and observant, and never forget that your independence rests on your legs. Choosing the right fruits today can mean the difference between needing help climbing stairs tomorrow or continuing to live independently and actively for many years. Remember, your body is wise and is always seeking balance and healing. Listen to it, nourish it wisely, and it will respond with renewed vitality, even in old age. Until the next video, take good care of your legs. They are the foundation of your freedom.